Are you ready?
Good morning. It's time for the KIZN 530 Club with Alana and Chris.
It is indeed Thursday, second best day of the week, April 8th. Good morning to you. Good morning, Chris.
Good morning, Alana. Happy April 8th. Happy it's not going to be as nice as yesterday day.
Dang it. Yesterday was gorge.
So nice.
Oh my gosh, it was so nice. Went to the zoo yesterday.
Oh, good.
And it's been nice because the zoo has loosened their restrictions as far as having a path on which way you need to walk.
You don't
and
have to
stuff
go
like
the
that.
same direction.
Yeah, so yesterday was great. Addison brought her camera. She has a little underwater camera.
Oh.
But it also serves as a regular camera, and she wanted to take pictures of her animals.
Yeah.
Except for the fact that, out of all of Zoo Boise, we've got Diana the tiger. We've got the lions. We've got sloth bear. We've got even the sea eagles that are very enjoyable to watch.
Yeah.
Out of all those animals, the animal we spent the most time with was a squirrel.
Like a free-range squirrel?
A free-range squirrel who wanted so badly to eat Addison's Z-Bar.
Ooh.
This squirrel, and all I had was visions of you getting bit by the squirrel.
Yeah, I got bit by a squirrel.
This squirrel was aggressive. Followed us everywhere. So then when there's a little piece of it that she decided not to eat, so I chucked it. That squirrel jumped into the trash can and dumpster dived for her Z-Bar.
He went after it. That squirrel is efficient. That is a foraging squirrel, and it knows where the target-rich environment is.
Yes, a very smart squirrel. And then the other animal encounter that we had at Zoo Boise yesterday, which, by the way, was packed.
It was a great day, of course.
Yeah, everybody's like, let's go to the zoo. Kids burn off some energy. A goose. I realized after my kid was walking through one of the, where the rocks are and stuff.
Yeah.
I didn't see the goose laying there.
Uh-huh.
Until I saw the goose laying there, and it was hissing at her.
Yeah.
They're mean.
They are so mean. In fact, it was really funny. I heard a story once of this is in Arizona, a friend who came from Mexico, didn't speak very good English, and was doing work around a bunch of geese. Came over to my friend and said something along the lines of, "I don't like that cobra chicken."
A cobra chicken. There will forever be a cobra chicken.
A cobra chicken.
I
do not like that cobra chicken.
Genius. Yes, because I was having to explain to her that geese hiss, snakes hiss, and kitty cats hiss.
Yeah.
Are there any other animals? I mean, I think I covered all the species, at least one aspect.
Those are your top hissers.
Those are
sure.
the top hissers. And I had to explain why they hissed. They felt like you were trespassing.
Yeah.
Is how I explained it.
Yeah.
But this goose was so mean, and it was so funny.
Dude, those geese are jerks.
Oh my gosh, they act like they own the place.
They're the worst thing to come out of Canada, for sure.
They're the meanest thing.
They're the meanest thing to come out of Canada. Probably some hockey players and geese.
How was your day yesterday?
It was really good. Rosie and I went for a nice long walk in the afternoon. It was so nice. Had laundry going while we were walking. So let me ask you a question.
Yes.
Do you do the laundry in your house?
Yes, because kind of we split it.
Okay. Then my question to you, because you're a female. I'm not.
Last time I checked.
What percentage of the clothes that come out of the dryer come out inside out?
This is a problem in our house.
Okay.
A great deal of them, mine do not.
If you take my clothes out of the factory, you do not factor my clothes. 100% of the clothes that come out of the dryer come out inside out. If you only included my clothes, 0% come inside out, because I can take my clothes off like a person.
Yeah, I agree.
I take my shirt off, and it's the right way it needs to be, so that way you don't have to pull everything out and refix it and readjust it and everything. Why? Well, I ask you why.
That's interesting that you say that because it's one of my biggest frustrations. And I always try, like when I put Addison's clothes to be washed, I always try to turn them right side in. So then, because she takes them off and who knows, like whatever they have on them. And so I always, before I put them in the wash, try to do that. Now, something in our house that we've had to work on is not so much, like I've gotten past, there's little things, right? Because in marriage, what you have to do is you have to pick and choose the things that tick you off.
Oh, yes.
And, and if that's a mountain you want to die on, then die on that mountain. But don't try these little mountains. It's not worth it, right? It's only the big ones. So for me, the big mountain of laundry to die on is you don't actually put everything you own into one load and toss it in. You separate the laundry.
Yes, you have to do that.
And to different colors.
You have to do that,
And different stages. Like, shirts don't go in with underoos. That does not happen because you have to wash the underoos and the socks in hot water.
Okay, well, that's a little more meticulous than we get in our house. I did I dipped my toe into passive aggression.
Oh, boy, that's a very dangerous pool to dip your toe into.
And I made a comment.
Oh, gosh.
Every single one of these articles of clothing are inside out. And I immediately got the side-eye glance. Got the side-eye glance from Rosie. That's like, do you want to go there? Are you sure? She started taking off her rings. She started taking off her watch. She cracked her knuckles.
Stretching.
She did a stretching thing, Now,
you
sure you want to go there?
What's a good way that you could have? What do you think, in retrospect, how you could have handled it?
Shut my mouth, not say a word, just fold that laundry.
Well, I'm glad that you're at that point. See, that's the point of marriage that you're at. You tried the passive aggressive, it didn't work. Might I suggest, because your wife is incredibly competitive, this works with me. It works on me. That's how I know.
Yeah.
What if you said, hey, how about you fold your clothes? I'll fold mine. Let's race.
Oh, see?
Let's see who could get done faster. Because that's what your wife loves that.
Yeah.
She loves competition.
Oh, yeah.
And if she has to put all of her clothes right side in order to win, it's going to slow her down.
That is brilliant, by the way. That is brilliant. Okay. I'm going to employ that. Yeah. Thank you.
Coming up this morning, hey, we got another big morning better than Alana. You could break the tie. We're tied at 22. Get yourself $25 to Grit 2C in downtown Caldwell. They got burgers. They got fried chicken. They got some butter biscuits. I don't know. It sounds all so good. So Grit 2C in downtown Caldwell, you're winning that. And yesterday, at 8 o'clock, we told you that Eric Church, his Gather Again tour, was coming to Extra Mile Arena on April 29th, 2022. Tickets for that go on sale May 7th at 10 o'clock. Yeah. But we have another concert announcement coming your way at 9 o'clock this morning, and that show is coming up in 2021.
This is so exciting to finally get these, so stand by, stay tuned, because we're going to be excited to give you this announcement at 9. I'd love to tell you something now, but they'll break my legs if I do. So just wait. You have to wait. You have to wait. But in celebration of the announcement yesterday, what I had, even my non-country music listener friends coming out of the woodwork saying, Eric Church coming?
Yeah, Eric Church
coming. Over here, church tickets, bro.
I know. It's so nice to be asked for tickets again.
Yeah, it is.
I feel so needed and wanted
That'll get annoying quickly. But it's a Throwback Thursday, so we figured...
Yeah, you hear that guitar coming.
Right.
All right. Smoke a little smoke. It's Eric Church at 5:39 with Alana and Chris.
Are you ready?